Loot boxes, loot boxes. No. I'll open them on stream, Jared.
But I want to open them. Just like Tycoon wants to open 500 of them.
Well, that I don't think can ever happen. Because
Let's see, 3 games, 3 games, 3 games. Yeah, I'm kind of chilling. Oh wait, no, it's open queue.
competitive.
I'm not quite as chilling.
Heal. 3 games in a
Heal
row.
saves on the game.
If I get support.
If I got support, I'm chilling.
Ooh.
I actually got DPS. I'm more chilling.
Well, I can heal myself, right? Lifesteal.
healing
That's
ability. Why is this so loud?
lifesteal.
Not lifesteal. Ooh, healing ability? Healing ability?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I have like a cooldown, and I can instead not have a cooldown.
Kinda true.
Can you use it in turret form?
The heal?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If so, that seems super fair.
I don't see why not. But it's also not super beneficial since you can't shoot.
Yeah, but you get like 20% damage reduction, which means you're actually invincible. I think it's 20%. I now roughly know the keybind to actually check my hero stuff in-game. It just says reduced damage taken. Well, that's very helpful. Can't wait for that detailed hero information.
Yeah. I probably should be playing
All
it.
that, any hero information.
I want to have fun and get the healing.
Are you sure you're playing the right game?
How am I sleeping right now?
Does him and just have like a moon above him, or are you discording him weirdly?
Anna's gonna be.
Zilla.
I am not hitting any hooks.
Oh, sorry, that did no damage to him. Unfortunately, we're playing Genti into this, which is typical. Map slow, high ground. Venture shouldn't have any abilities, right? OW2's one. Map's one high ground. Like the blades on a chainsaw.
Mm-hmm.
Sick. I'm crazy.
Come on! What am I supposed to do? Hard counters and quick ones. How have I only healed 2,000? That's actually insane.
Bull's half. No shield. Reaper definitely is ult. Cool. I don't know why I instantly took 400 damage from that, but... Okay, cool. I guess BAP does half my health per shot, and we don't have healates.
Our,
Team. Match. Nice pushy LOL. Groove. Team.
Time is short. Let's hurry. Shoot it, shoot it.
Oh, sorry, that doesn't hit. How did those hit me? thought we were behind.
Match. 2C9S is crazy.
We're like never ahead.
Let them up. Time to let off some steam.
Yeah, no damage taken, by the way. I guess my things take a full 2 seconds to fall, which is unfortunate. Well, I've just gotta play 2 more games, so.
I kind of want to see the stats at the end of that because I did not get to see them. They only died once.
On one hand, I was playing Bastion Junkrat. On the other hand, I still feel like we should have more damage.
I don't know. I feel like for both, but that's pretty good, especially considering they were playing ball.
Eh.
That means we're basically getting 11,000 damage on just DPS, which have 250 health. That's kind of crazy.
I wanna play Morga.
Terrific, my love.
They can't stop me.
We meet again. Himmel.
I want to play for
We
healing.
broke your curse.
Do I got you, dude? Should I just stay on Torb and heal you?
Tools in hand, brain in gear.
Play wrestling?
I have like 100 armor.
This is the universe telling you to play WMFRFR.
Now we're cooking. There's at least like 400.
Hammer check, turret check, backup turret
Pressing
check.
fortify.
Send an invite after the game,
Backup
cutie.
turrets check, check, and check.
Laughing face.
It's such a stupid idea, by the way.
We should say that.
It's gonna work, but I mean,
Here they come. I'm with you.
how'd they hit past me to sleep you? Or no, you to sleep me. No slide.
That'll hit actually everywhere.
Turning up the heat. I always knew your foolishness would be the end of you.
I don't even care.
I'm overloading.
What? Okay. He has hammer down.
I tried to spare him. That action just kills me. Good to know. Too bad we didn't have a life weaver.
I'm hotter than a furnace.
How did that? I feel like my own core kills really slow for me. Like even when I'm hitting them directly.
Let's give them one.
I'm gonna ult.
Go for it.
Bastion's low. I might die here. Never mind, we're fine.
That ate my thing. That's crazy. And they're still mostly alive, right? Is our team just like...
Bastion's one.
Get back here. The hammer works surprisingly well.
Himmel, that was such a good beat.
I can believe it. Their Lucio should have definitely died there, by the way.
I watched Eska's 7-hour guide on Lucio.
Allow me to refill the
A mother's work
So proud
is
of you.
never done.
You know, I feel like people are talking about me a lot more, and they're not just insulting me, so
I think they're insulting you.
I disagree. I feel like the Rhine could work. I'm gonna play Diva,
I normally counter alt beat, but
and
considering
then get
it
the
was beat or
crazy
lose, I just
surprise,
pressed you.
Ursa switch.
Mm-hmm.
Kill Rhine.
Bastion.
To let off some steam. They're going to love this. Be careful! I'm overloaded!
Okay, sorry. I didn't realize our team just gave up. I thought we, for some reason, were like actually playing the enemy team.
Let's get to the...
But I guess we decided to
I don't think they have sleep.
just go point. Well, I'm dead, so...
Nano boost administered.
For some reason our team's snoozing on point.
Targeting hostile.
Maximum power!
I hate Sims so much. No anti.
I'm overloaded! No one can
No anti or sleep.
Nox, you didn't see me miss the ground and fall down. That didn't happen.
No, wait. They gotta respect the effort at least.
I hit him.
Back at it.
Welcome to Elba Feed, the heart and soul.
My ultimate is charging.
How are they dealing so much damage? Sims low.
Come on! Why do we not heal there? I don't even know how we're losing these points.
Even at this age.
Yeah.
It seems like we have the advantage, and then suddenly we
This sim wants me OMG.
I just feel like, again, you know, maybe anti-sim and we'd be chilling.
can touch.
Reality bends to my will. This ends now.
Why are we trying to drag me off point at 98%?
Help! Bro, what the what? I'm sorry, our supports forgot to heal me.
Yeah, they've been doing that a lot, actually.
I just don't understand.
GG.
I personally never understand why we don't play like just, I don't know, Moira against Sim. It's like the only way to actually kill them, and if they stay alive, I can't play as Stank. So,
Let's see it.
This ends now.
I'm overloading.
he's crazy? What? Oh, what? Sim appears on screen, suddenly hitbox disappears. Actually hate it here.
I don't even understand how any of those missed. Like, actually,
It is
though.
the coldest take ever to say Sim's busted.
Well, I mean, I just don't understand how my hitbox. It's like I wasn't shooting bullets out of my gun.
Yeah, you should see me on Diva. I can't miss on Diva. And they just don't take any damage.
It's crazy.
Is all I have left. Hello.
Okay. How much would Quasar and Quick Play? And try to go for kills.
I heard an arrow.
Yeah, I hit him. Oh, now I get support in my final game. When I could have been done dailies. My first game. If I would have gotten healer.
Yeah.
It's tough stuff. Tough stuff. Unfortunately, your support too.
That's not unfortunate. Just means you can't play like strictly only Lucio.
Well, that's how I wanted to play.
That's unfortunate. Especially with Junker Queen.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta have that triple speed boost.
Much lies in store. Let us see to it.
Mine has one of the worst bat maps.
I feel like the only high ground you can get is the same high ground everyone can get.
Catching up to you.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Plus just line of
We'll see
sight
if
stuff.
you're still laughing when I take home the gold at the next Olympics.
5, 4, 3,
Hello
I need healing. Who wants to be immortal?
We know someone's gonna go our side way.
Stanger left.
Everyone feeling better? It's not too real.
Behind you.
I know.
You're completely healed.
Look at their Moira ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Is within my reach.
Where were they?
Weird angle. That's all.
Your pain will be endless. We will meet at the next enemy spotted. Disrupted.
Watch out for that enemy. Thanks for the help.
Okay, well, I was kind of hoping the team would be there.
Yeah.
For some reason, I forgot we never touched point, but we all died. Which is crazy.
Not every day
Yeah.
gives you a second chance. Someone has to keep you alive.
Not so fast.
Why are we just at a random spot, dude?
We as in me.
Yeah.
Surrender to my will. Time for the reckoning.
I'm really trying. I'm beginning to think healing just isn't an option as Moira.
Who is up for a challenge?
Now you see
Cannot
me?
escape me.
Now you don't. Little medicine goes a long way.
Bro. Come on. I don't know why we can't do anything against, like, say, this comp.
Another go, maybe.
To be fair, I think this is kind of falling on our tank.
That's fair.
Enemy contact.
Stay near the immortality field.
Help me.
I actually don't get how healing is possible in Moira.
Be patient for a change.
Time for the reckoning.
Medics on the objective. Just saying, stay alive for me. Going up. I'm all out. Reloading.
Okay, I figured that would work. It sure didn't.
Immortality field deployed.
Come on! If our tank would stop feeding. Bro, come
Tracer does an
on!
absurd amount of damage.
Why is our team not fighting? I just don't know why
Not every
I have to be the one to do everything. I just feel like their Reaper should maybe be dying.
I'm with you.
let them out.
It's go time.
Here with the cure.
Perk.
Immortality field deployed. Feeling better.
Enemy here.
You're completely healed. Heads up.
Tracer, no recall.
Get into the field.
Time for the reckoning.
Oh,
Bro!
it is unfortunate that everyone on their team just gets to flank.
My heart's still beating. So
Let the Kitsune guide you.
I think this increases movement speed, right? I almost made it. Unfortunate.
mortality field.
GG. GG. Tank, you gotta play with team against all flankers.
I know it's a little difficult for him though.
They didn't even hit you with the last second. It makes no sense, but they think they're insane.
My aim was actually so good on that too, which is I couldn't
Yeah,
even
I expect
do
us to have
anything.
this like no healing, but like we kind of had healing and damage.
Yeah, it's really the fact that our Zarya just ran forward, used both bubbles, and died every time, and we couldn't do anything because our DPS weren't helping us because they were getting flanked, or we were the ones dying because they jumped Reaper Tracer and we only have one ability to keep us safe. So it's really cool that our tank just didn't care about that or try and bubble us or pay attention to Reaper. It was just
They bubbled people occasionally, but it just, you know,
I think they were just terrible.
yeah.
Just kind of rough.
I feel like Orissa's just kind of insane. So I'm gonna play Orissa.
That last one was annoying. Especially since I could take out one flanker by myself. Unfortunately, when it's Tracer and Reaper on me, not much I can do.
Yeah.
But don't worry, every time I looked, our Zarya was just pushed to point every single time. Didn't care where any of the enemy team was. And then, what, Jung Queen can just solo ult us? Or more so.
Yeah. What, 3-4 times?
Don't worry though, no bubble and no tank alive. It's like right here, right? If you decide to just like move forward and then we heal you, right? And then there's flankers, and then you just decide to stay up there.
Yeah, it's essentially like I'm just on point right now.
Yeah. See, what's crazy though is that if you were at their spawn right now, I don't think you'd instantly die. Our team though?
I have my doubts. That went through my thing. Unfortunately, they have pocketed Bastion.
Is it our first time Somber hack? Okay, does
Bastion
Concept
get
just seriously
100%
not
damage
work?
reduction?
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm just lagging to an extreme degree. Like an extreme degree. Okay, I don't know. Why they thought they could just do that. Wonder who's gonna get hacked.
Easy.
This is to my liking.
Yeah. Why can't I find the...
So Jeff. No fade.
This ends now. EMP activated.
Mm-hmm. Where are my shots
gonna touch
going?
my ult.
I got touched.
Okay. I still think we can win this.
I think we won.
They still have like 2 alive. At least one of us knows how to fight the enemy.
Why am I lagging so much? These arrows, like, literally are so bad. Where are my shots going? What is my ping at? It literally... I don't understand. The lag is actually unreal.
Surrender to my will.
Unreal. Bro!
GG. MTD.
Classic. I'm muted. Either way. I was getting a lot of lag at the
GG.
very beginning, but
I was
on me
lagging
since
so
then.
bad. I ain't gonna lie, or so we felt like the main characters.
Who?
I'm telling ya! Crazy on it.
The bad bastard.
This
on the
Sojourn is
pocket.
really trying to hit their shots.
You're right.
Dang.
Yeah. Why did my DPI go up
This
so
is
much?
like Saitama and that one Sonic guy.
Uh-huh.
The two main characters, one of them's infinitely worse than the other.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. Because that's not what was happening, and I don't know. Like, say, I don't see how... I mean, I guess they did a
I mean, I
good bit of
imagine they
damage,
weren't
but-
like impactful at all towards anyone else. They were just kind of targeting only me, but
Well, I think what they meant by it is, like, they were the one making the difference on their team, and, like, leading the charge and doing everything, and same with you.
it's
Like, say,
definitely
like when
possible.
a team
actually,
fight was
man.
happening, it was just Bastion versus you, essentially, and it was just other people were kind of just, you know, dying or killing, but it didn't really matter. But... I don't know, I feel like 9,000
Yeah, I have a
damage
hard
is
time
really
agreeing with
great.
that.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I don't even know how I got kills. Because,
Especially considering that I don't think they ever got close to winning a push because the Bastion did anything.
yeah,
The Bastion was just kind of there. And
Yeah,
if the
I
Bastion was able to
would've-
kill me, it would have won the push.
I would have
but
had like 18,000 damage if my attacks hit, but they literally were just straight up disappearing. You'll have
Sounds
to
fun.
watch this one too, but I'm not pulling it
I
up
don't
now.
want to.
I'm just saying you'll have to. You literally have to, or else you'll die.
No.
That's
That's
a threat.
used.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Okay, time to speed run dailies. Ain't that right?
You know what?
Let's see how we can speed run.
Win a game, do 25,000 damage, and contest for 30 seconds without dying. I'm
Contest
chilling.
for 250 seconds. Cue all rolls. Win a game. Limbs and assist without dying. Limbs or assist with ultimates. Triple killer hop. So I can do that all in one game.
Is contesting for 30 seconds without dying really that difficult?
No. Especially if
I
you
feel
think-
like a minute in one sitting really, you know, isn't that bad.
It really depends on what it means, like if they have to be contesting or just literally standing on an objective.
Well, contest twice as hard.
Har. Amazing. I showed
Is
up
there
for the
anyone who's
winter.
really stupid knockback? Sigma could be funny.
Yeah. I don't know if you'll get your major perk here, but
Exactly. But then when we get well,
it's true.
but see, this is the funny part, to where they just sweep us and we never get well.
That won't happen. We'll sweep them, and we'll get well.
We'll sweep them because we get well, honestly.
It's true. I'm just gonna throw my blizzard straight into it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
We don't even need another support.
I got ya.
Sorry, sorry, I'm sorry.
Hello. Actuating the barrier.
I'd back up. Our healers aren't alive. We only had Ana, and she died immediately.
Barrier is nearly spent.
I need some healing.
On his half.
Thank you.
He's in here.
Enemy over here.
I'm kind of blocked off. Okay. Kind of feel like no one's doing anything actually.
Well,
I stand with you.
Unfortunately, I do have to get like 2 or 3 picks for us to be able to do anything. So
I'm actually on fire.
that really hit.
不洗澡。
now we gotta get his Jared not to die.
Uh-huh. Unfortunately, Nano would push.
Yeah, well, to be fair, you should
And the
swap.
fact that I think our
I think Sigma's useless. Rhine.
Don't give up.
why swap
Honestly.
to Ramatra?
Yeah, for my turn could probably work, maybe. All I can say is, Sig did not. We're not even gonna make it, it's fine.
Enemy over here.
It didn't help that our Kiri peeked and died to Storm Arrow immediately.
Yeah. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do though, since it's essentially begging me to either flank and die to, you know, any other people, since they can kill me faster than I can kill them, or try and fight the Sigma shield while they can kill me faster than I can kill them.
Dr. Joe, is it gonna rain?
Looks like a 30% chance of precipitation.
So maybe. The marvels of modern science. Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I almost want to swap something like Farah, but
The objective.
this just isn't going to be a game we can get a limbs and assists and contest time.
Yeah.
Ice wall coming up. We must accelerate.
Picks off. Yeah, I love being life grip there. I hate it here. Okay, Kiri's one. May's one.
Tougher than Mother described.
always helps. Thank you so much.
We must accelerate.
Up and at it.
冻住，不洗澡。 I feel unstoppable.
Bro, why do they just use everything on me?
有本事就发挥。I feel unstoppable.
Yeah, it's Fat L, Jared.
Strike from above.
Wait till Javen dies and then we'll actually use a support ability. Woo!
Taking off.
Get off.
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't get healed at all though. Bro, what do you know? We have about 30% less healing, which is pretty cool. And for the longest time, our cast had half your damage and 3 times your deaths, which is pretty cool as well.
GG. Match. So. GG. GG. Sup runnin' and die Sam.
We got there.
Let the kitsune guide you.
Or have a stick to the dome.
Mm-hmm. Big diff. Yeah, it's just kind of unfun when I'm diffing them, but oh wait, they have an Ana. Oh wait, they have a tank. Oh wait, they have a secondary DPS able to provide damage. It's like, come on.
Again, I feel like a Diva also, it's like, if I dive like any of their people, it's like, they shouldn't just be able to out-heal me.
Well, to be fair, I didn't see you really doing much either, but...
Well, I tried their front line for a while, and that wasn't working, so then I tried to kill any of their flankers, but unfortunately, I couldn't. Because again, surprisingly, despite being on our side, our healers don't have any line of sight on it.
Yet they're still dying the most, which is crazy.
Yeah. And again, it's like our cast. It's like, if he's not playing frontline for any damage, and he's not playing backline to survive at all, what is he doing?
Nothing.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Sorry, I mean creating crazy opportunity.
Yeah, the way that he never got a single pick on burst damage the character is pretty impressive. Especially because they were playing Ashe before.
Yeah.
It's almost as if it's not a good option against Sigma for not, I don't know, shooting anyone but the Sigma.
Yeah,
or
really,
the Sigma.
I just don't know what our supports were doing. Because they could have just stayed on, like, you or me.
You look nervous.
And they just kind of chose to do nothing instead. But yet, they still die more. I wonder. It's not like I'm running in and dying, and it's like, oh, our supports died too. It's, me dying least in game while our supports are dying and getting no kills, but they're still gonna play mixed supports.
Yeah.
Just play Mercy. Just do that. Deep or Widow's up there.
Where?
You can probably see. They're chilling. I'm gonna try to jump them from this side. I think they're gonna peek over here. They're straight above us right now. I'm gonna sneak into this room, I think.
Wipe them out. Don't get caught. Skill issue?
Don't worry, again, their supports can teleport up here. Ours, impossible.
I'm gonna move, I think. How does he deflect it? I don't understand.
On his left, one. We use our dynamite on the 1 health Ana.
They're still full health in there.
Over here. I'm with you.
Their Q is just teleporting in so often. Our healers actually can't be bothered. Sorry, it should be out of bubbles.
awedic.
There's one.
Anna's in this room. Bro, why is nobody on the point or anything? What happens to our team?
It's a fantastic question, as per usual.
Says the diva on high ground, doing nothing.
Listen, I'm trying, but I need healing.
Yeah, I don't even know how I have this little damage. Probably not just sitting there targeting tank. Let me guess what is going to get their first pick of the game. Oh no, they swamp.
Come on! Don't we have like carry? That is quite literally their purpose in life.
Come on! Bro!
Close 1-3. Yeah, unlucky.
Огонь по готовности.
I just don't know how you're never on high ground when I need it, but then
Well, it's because that one time, you know, when I went on high ground and I was not out of mech, but like 100 health for like a full 30 seconds and got no healing despite having Kiri and someone who can fly. Therefore, I have to play front ground and still not get any healing.
Genji's gonna come over here.
That's crazy, they get Suzu'd.
Why am I dead here? Why? Does our team just seriously not know how to like pay attention to anything? I just don't understand.
Activating self-destruct sequence. Calling in the big guns. Game on.
This ends now. Огонь по готовности.
They just have infinite amounts of healing.
Come on!
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna swap Diva.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to.
Because unfortunately they just do 500 damage a second, which is
Well, I mean,
unfortunate.
we're also just getting gapingly support def. I can't do damage. I
Yeah.
have to deal with their Genji Sojourn with 0 heals. Can't even attack their Zarya.
Unfortunately, we also don't get Suzus. I've seen 2 of their Suzus in the past 15 seconds, and yet ours, no.
Kind of like bubbles. They get bubbled every 1 second.
Yeah.
Let's kick this off.
Is our Kiri just permanently dead or something? Why are they saying on my way when all their flankers are directly in front of me?
Come on.
Oh.
Well, I don't really know what we can do here.
I think I have to swap Orion because unfortunately I can't get any charge on Zarya.
Come on, Snowball. They need our help.
Thank God they left.
Hyper Rich, you know how to
I'm saying.
Don't worry, they still get enough healing though.
be careful.
Got him.
Kinda did.
Sojourn's up high. What's this?
Oh yeah, they get Suzu.
Go, go,
though.
go, go, go!
I can't reach. Just a little too low. That is up there.
Yeah, well, I can't really do anything about that.
Ana's behind us.
This ends now.
Standpoint, standpoint, standpoint.
GGS.
Man, that's kind of crazy. It's weird how our supports left and
Others
suddenly we
like us
won.
to win. Thanks backhill / breathe.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Worthless
It's weird
support
how we were the
sleeve
problem the
win.
whole time though.
Yeah, that is true.
Luckily our new supports I guess were the most insane players able to hard carry us.
It's true. I just don't know why supports have
You would never go the main way. Stop stalling for deflect, coward.
Not so fast.
I'm the coward.
Yeah, you do more damage and can.
Uh-huh.
I have a reason to back up. You can literally just walk towards me and kill me.
Let's see me carry Jared.
Like, what kind of guy, when he's at half health, deflects, stalls for another deflect, and dives a health back?
Yeah, let me just run straight
Heck,
first
you
into
rat.
Sojourn.
Yeah,
just
you were
smart.
winning that fight, and you still decided to stall for all your abilities.
I was
and
not
health
winning
back.
that fight.
I don't believe that. Felt like I was vastly below half.
If you're in it with me,
Uh-huh, but you forget you can one-shot me.
Okay.
So, can't really do much about that.
I can't one-shot you after hitting 3 shots with my normal.
Anyway, now that Jared's not tank, unfortunately support, but I should be able to get my 10 of limbs / assist without dying
At least I'm
easily.
not DPS.
I don't know, might be worse on support than DPS.
Research.
It's supposed to be the joke that I'm worse on every role than the role before. You can't just say that I'm worse on support.
Well, you kind of just are. I
That's
think
not true.
in order, worst on
Support's
tank,
just
then
better
support,
DPS.
then DPS. But you're not good on DPS. You're just the least worst.
I'll take it.
I'm sniffing around. Nice smell.
Liver turret here. Wall here. Let's stick 'em with it.
Try repairing that nerd.
Okay, well I'm gonna
Sorry,
die.
my duo.
I have coalescence. I'm gonna wait for spear though.
Mercy's gonna res.
Okay, well.
Need healing. Walls out. Liver turret here. Healing if you can. I'm a fucker in pieces. Take your shot. Tear it down.
That really did that much damage to you?
Bro,
What?
why am I not getting healed? Why? It'd be great if maybe our Ana was sleeping, anyone, or if our team had more healing at all.
I fooled me once, but that's it.
I feel like our team's just not attacking.
Yeah, that's what I feel like the problem is as well. We don't have a DPS passive.
Paddy here. I'm on point. Don't you worry. Oi, check it. I'm on fire.
We're gonna.
Their active line of sight on me. I have to back off.
Come on, team! Bro, heals! Just heals! I don't understand! I haven't seen a single enemy antied, and why are we not killing the Mercy out of the sky on Moira? Or Ana? We're just letting them get away with it! Ah, you know, this Mercy, we could, like, do constant damage with our lock on. Let's not. And also, let's not heal anyone.
Well, their merch is like next to their edge. I can't exactly get close to their edge. Okay, that was just bad timing.
Bro! I don't really know what I'm supposed to do when it's just straight up 1v5. Our supports are getting the absolute worst line of sight I've ever seen in my entire life. Our DPS haven't shot once.
Moira, what do you want me to do?
Team.
Okay.
Match. Cool. Whose SI should have just played Spawn. With the rest of my team.
No, it's fine. It was just a really, really good game. See what I mean by support's pretty bad, Jared?
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't know how you were getting that little value on
Ash. Unfortunately, we had a Genji, but he just didn't want to shoot, I guess.
yeah.
And of course, like, our Sojourn and our Genji couldn't have possibly hit anyone to be able to kill.
Of course not. Well, to be fair, they probably had no heals either. I'm gonna be honest.
That's fair.
I don't really know what
To
our
be fair,
Ana was
there was
doing too
no
much.
shot I would have been able to heal our Genji. Unfortunately, his job is to kill the Ashe or distract the Ashe, so then I can move in and heal.
To be fair, I think if you and the Ana were just healing me, we also could have done something, since I would
Well,
run
I
in
was
and take
trying to
all of
heal
the
you.
attacks.
Unfortunately,
Then I'd get a
again,
kill and
Ashe.
die. So.
Especially damage boost Ashe.
Yeah, it's just hard for me to contest a tank that's killing our entire team, because then the Ashe kills the entire team, and then if I kill the Ashe first, the Torbjorn
yeah,
kills the entire
that's what I'm
team, and then if I
saying.
kill the support gets rezzed anyway. So it doesn't really matter. But again, the supports can't sleep an important target, anti anyone to maybe inflict some fear, stop their tank with any of their support abilities, kill anyone with their abilities, or keep me alive with any of their abilities. And the DPS can't get a single pick. Like, they literally can't shoot anyone out of the sky when they're standing still in the back line. The turret even would be nice. But no, I have to deal with the turret every single time. I have to contest their tank. I have to kill someone, then stop their Mercy from rezzing. I have to target the Ashe and the Torbjorn and destroy turret. And it's just like, why? And don't worry, I still have to watch out because I have to go grab health packs. So, just really, really fun overall. But it's my bad.
What? I saw it through the wall too.
Got him.
What's a spot? Good to know, Burrow.
Wow, look, my DPS almost combined have as much damage as me. Oh, and kills.
Listen,
That's cool. That's cool. At least our
how do you even have
best.
that many kills?
Oh, because I've killed everyone in the game. More than that. No. It's fine. It just happens. Okay, sorry, Mobby. Shouldn't have peeked.
Very true. Soldier's one below you.
He's not happy, Druid. He got so targeted by the entire team. Get him, Druid!
He's got a pocket mercy!
Stay dead this time, will you?
Wait, what? Oh, I thought I saw you on point. I'm like, how'd he possibly kill the soldier from one point? Come on. How'd they even kill?
What? How did it possibly have that range?
I really don't want that mercy to res.
Try me.
It was worth it. I would have loved to heal though. Made you give that Andrew for a while.
It's why that took so long.
Oi, check it! I'm on fire!
Why? You know, for a zero death life weaver, it'd be nice if he maybe life grip someone.
Payload needs a jump start.
That's fine.
I'm in aim.
Not as low.
You can't keep up with me.
I'm gonna go play with their spawn.
Is that
Okay. See, that's when our team could have maybe realized we were playing at the spawn and you know, been prepared to life grip.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Also, did they somehow window well hacked before EMP went off to where it couldn't have gone off?
Who knows? They don't have sleep.
So, hack, by the way.
You might be able to flank point actually. You should do that.
Will do. They're kind of on it. No cryo. Anna can die. They're probably gonna blizzard. I'm ready to EMP. This hack range is kind of yikes. Sick.
Yay win. GG. GG.
Ultimate Genji was kind of crazy.
You just got hazarded.
Very true.
Look at the stats again.
Oh, don't worry. You can do damage there, though.
It's so hard to push. What a freak. It's why.
Not
Y'all
there.
still have your virginity, hey.
What am I
I got
looking
freak
at?
all over all
Oh, it's called a lag. Wait, where's my... I'm trying to cancel, but it won't let me because the hair got stuck. It's trying to force me into another game, dude. This is torture.
Tragic.
It's weird, I had good healers that time. And...
I don't think that's the problem. I think it's you had a good DPS that time, if I'm being quite honest.
I think it's a mix of both, I'll be honest.
It was like I played Moira, but like I did damage and applied the DPS passive.
Usually on some you don't hack people, so...
That's not
Kinda hard to
true.
believe
It's
it.
the 2-second hack, the one that's noticeable. That's the only time their diva actually like died.
My ults were kind of crazy, though.
Kinda were.
Fishing out the throat. No.
I think I had one good ult, and then I solo ulted 2 people and missed. So,
I
2
love
different ults.
To see this hair that I'm trying to get out, right? The stupid mouse, but I have to look directly into a shining red LED light. Oh!
Yeah.
It is really in there. I need actual tweezers. Because usually I can use my earring or nail clipper thing to just grab it, but this thing is in there. But what if I turn my fingers into tweezers?
Oh yeah, that'll really help.
It did. I got
I
it.
think you just need sticky tweezers.
Ow. I'll be blind in both eyes for the foreseeable future. But I can't see
But
it.
it won't be foreseeable. The freak! Oh my god!
Jared gets vested again. Absolutely destroyed.
No, it's lag. I said it first on my end.
Who believes in chat? No one? Yeah, that's what I thought. Because you'd be right. Anyway, point is, they got hazarded. I was gonna say
Very true.
freaked, but I didn't think they would get that. Because, you know, low IQ.
That's fair.
Let's just take a peek at these statistics. Right. Obviously, the first game wasn't that great. Or, not the first game. This one... Well, the first game did suck. That's when we didn't have any supports. And then the watch point, I think, was tough a little bit. Because I had, like... Yeah, like, low damage. Which honestly isn't surprising. seeing as it seemed like you and the Ash were kind of just fighting the tank a lot of the time, while I was dealing with the Widow and the Genji. It still doesn't look great. I don't like how it doesn't look great, but to be fair, they were also playing Zarya. It's probably better I wasn't fighting tank,
That's fair.
but, you know, that's just how I, play, I guess, in this situation. There was no reason for me to fight tank when I was, bullying their rest
I
of their team.
would love to see our Kiri's POV though.
Hey, look, we had a total of almost 2,000 healing from our supports.
That's crazy.
I mean, to be
It's
fair,
only kind of a joke.
that was more than our other supports. They made that healing count. They like kept me alive
Heck
during it.
yeah.
Did you see at the end part?
I know, it just actually makes me wonder what like our other supports do. It's like, how do you get 6,000 healing without actually participating in the game at all?
Yeah, like I could actually, it's like, wait a minute, I didn't die to the Genji there because they were healing me? Like that was actually insane. I didn't
Yeah,
know
was
that.
crazy. Like on Rhine, I was able to like swing at people like 3 times and kill because I wasn't butchered.
And
in
it's
those
not
3
like
seconds.
every time we were just jumping in and dying. It's that, again, our team could even reach us. They could. And they just chose not to.
Yeah, I'm
And then-
actually so annoyed when I got to like 100 health. Like when you said like the Anima was like on that spaceship or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It's like get to like 100 health and I'm like weaving for my life for like 25 seconds. I knew we had a Kiri the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
pretty
just been
cool.
annoying. To be fair, I probably shouldn't have been playing Junkrat after they swapped off Widow. But I felt like I was making it kind of work. It just, I feel like our team was just terrible. Like, it seemed like our other DPS was only able to hit someone on fire, and I was able to do the little chunks of damage, and you were only able to do so much on tank just because of support. But once the supports left, all of us were popping off. Because, like,
Yeah.
a majority of the time, it seemed like you were fighting tank towards, like, the beginning when we were winning, and it was just me and Ash just taking out, like, their Genji and supports. But yeah, our supports weren't really doing much there either, but then they kind of just, like, completely gave up. I was just very, very confused. Yeah, then I lose this game, but to be fair, that's because, unfortunately, we lose because it wasn't necessarily Jared on support. Jared had decent healing and good damage. To be fair, I think his target priority could have been a little bit better, but I think that mostly falls to our Ana, because our Ana should have been hitting the Mercy out of the sky as well and healing me a lot. But I don't even think I got nanoed once. But I don't know. That's just, I think obviously our Ana sucked. I mean, I think that goes without saying. Just even looking at these
That's
stats, like they didn't have like any damage, even though they were playing like Orisa, and that's free damage, and Turret, and Mercy, and Lucio. Again, those are just like free damage targets for Ana when you're not healing. Like you might accidentally hit them. You know, it's like Lucio pushes way too far forward, you hit him. Mercy in the sky randomly, you hit him. The Turret, hit him. And like the tank, you could just constantly be just shooting through me to hit the tank if I don't. And it's like, how do they have those little numbers? It's just kind of bad. The Mercy didn't die once, which is surprising since I couldn't reach them personally, so of course it didn't
That's
die.
fair.
I killed their Lucio a couple of times. Their tank, I don't
One could
really
even
think we were.
say you and me couldn't reach them, but everyone else could.
Yeah, I don't know, that was just rough. To be fair, I think the Ilios fell to our team being garbage.
Yeah.
Mostly our supports, believe it or not. To be fair, we just had tons less healing, and they were doing nothing, and they died the most. And then Gibraltar, the only reason we won is because our other supports left, and then we got ones that actually played the game. So
Yeah.
that was good. Eichenwald, again, we lost because of every other person. To be fair, I think we could have won if our Ana just would have been more on top of us, but to be fair, I'm sure the issue for the Ana was them trying to heal me, and then me just being pushed up far, and they didn't want to go forward because they didn't want to die. As well as when they were on point, our DPS were doing nothing, and then anyone I was targeting, like say the Ashe, the backline, or even the tank, then the Lucio or something could just jump them. So kind of unfortunate, and I think that time is a pure DPS stiff, although I think our Ana could have played better to make us win. However, our DPS went negative. You guys didn't even go negative, the supports. So, that's crazy. And you had more damage than both the other DPS.
That's not surprising.
So, yeah, I think that game just falls strictly on the DPS. The 2 losses have been mostly support, but really just everyone but us. And then Eichenwald was 100% our sports, or not sports, the DPS. Gibraltar was, we would have lost if they didn't leave. Like they left in like the last minute, and then we were able to win. That's crazy.
Yeah, kind of weird.
Dorado, I'm not sure. Because obviously it wasn't as simple as, hey guys, look, I decided to play Hazard better and get insane stats. You know? And it's not like, oh, I played the objective better, or oh, I cared about my team more. It was just not that. It was essentially, well, at first it was funny because, you know, the Bastion Sombra didn't even combined have as much damage or kills as me. But, you know, that was fine. But our Lifeweaver had 11,000 healing, which is really good. Got 28 assists and also didn't die a single time, but also did 0 damage, which is interesting. Like literally 0 damage. So it works just to heal. It does. To be fair, Ana had more damage than healing, which I would say is interesting, but also with a Hazard on your team, kind of just bouncing around, chances are you're probably going to be able to just pelt straight forward into the D.Va more often than you're healing. So I get that. Plus, you know, they can nano themselves. Yeah, honestly, I feel like our entire team was pretty good there. Like, I don't think there was really too many deaths that I was like, oh man, this is terrible. It's kind of like, it just happened, you know? So I wasn't, like, super mad about those deaths. However, it seemed like you were actually hacking the people I was fighting, which helped a lot. And it seemed like our supports were actually trying their best to heal. And it worked out pretty well. I'm surprised, again, that our Lifeweaver didn't die a single time, though. Like, he must have been playing super far back. Which is, for the most part, fine. Especially because life gripping, like, say, the Bastion or the Ana. And also just being able to output crazy heals. But I assume probably the Lifeweaver is just, well, they weren't attacking. So I assume just pumping heals on everyone else besides me. And just kind of staying far back. And the Ana was more close up healing me. And then would just get life grip. That would be my guess, because our Ana did die the most, but that's not surprising, seeing as that every ult and every, like, dive, like, on their D.Va and Genji and all that was probably targeted towards them. So,
yeah, that's fair.
And Ana dying the most really isn't that crazy. To be fair, when I see a game, I expect probably, like, say, the enemy stats, I expect the DPS to die the most, because, you know, they have to go for more options, they're just flimsier than the tanks. So, like, their stats make sense. Like, say, both supports dying 8 times, the tank dying 9 times, and the DPS dying 11 times. That seems like pretty much the perfect stat spread in terms of, like, deaths across the board. Like, that makes sense. And in terms of kills, you kind of expect the DPS or the tank to have the most.
Yeah, fair.
Usually, though, like I said, it's pretty one-sided on DPS a majority of the time, I feel. Because, you know, just one is more stat focused and just doing, like, the damage and getting the kills, while the other's more, like, I would say play focused, but more, it's not necessarily objective, but just, I don't know, like, say, for example, like, usually on a Sombra, you wouldn't be on the front line doing damage, you'd kind of be on the flank and just hacking, getting stuff from that, so you wouldn't really be doing damage, you'd just be kind of getting utility as well as, you know, not really being on the objective.
Yeah.
So it's like, that makes sense, although a lot of times that would make you have higher stats from just, you know, killing people. But usually the other one, like say the Bastion, in this case, would probably be more like the Bastion's on point, moving point with the supports, and not really doing too much damage except the burst when they fight. So it's like, I would expect him to have more like 10 kills here, or like 14 kills like our Ana does. And then maybe less deaths, like, than you, but not, you know, like 3 isn't bad, but I wouldn't expect them to have less than you, since you'd be more frontlining. But yeah, that's just how I feel like DPS goes. It's like, you have your tank, who should pretty much always be on the front line fighting, or on the objective, which usually go hand in hand. But obviously there's certain dive tanks that you want to be more pushed up, like say I was a majority of the time, you know, going for plays and stall. But still, then there's usually one DPS that just follows up or is doing that thing. And so, usually they'll have the higher stats but more deaths. But the difference is the tank can get out a majority of the time compared to the DPS, which will probably die for it. So, again, their stat spread makes sense. Like, even the D.Va having the most damage and most kills. Like, that's not surprising for a tank, especially something like D.Va. But that's what I just find weird about when we have, like, our team. It's usually, like, you just have whatever character you or me are playing. Like, say, if I'm on support, it's like, you just are gapingly the best DPS or tank. Like, the stats aren't even close. Like, say, even in this, I
Yeah.
would consider the stats decently close, even though I had 10 more kills than you and 4,000 more damage. And it's like obviously higher stats, but again, that's an expected stat spread there. I feel for
Yeah.
the most part. But I'm saying, like, if I was a support, like I was the Ana, it just, no one else would even compare. Like, I feel like the only reason that worked is because you and me were doing so much work. But I don't know. It's just weird because, like, obviously I know that I'm not the best player. We've been over this, but it's just crazy to know that it's like in all the games I'm getting, and it's like, oh, it's quick play, don't take it seriously. But it's like you gotta remember these other people that are playing in quick play have the same amount, if not more, time than me, either on the characters they're playing or just in general. So it's like it's evenly matched. It's like everyone's playing the game. It's not like everyone's just like, oh, let's hop in and randomly throw. You know, everyone's trying to win and playing characters even that they have 100 hours on or 300 hours on. You know, like that Mercy.
Yeah.
The enemy team. That's what people don't understand. That it's just like quick play isn't just messing around. Like you can, but like we've also said that in any game, it's as serious as you make it. Anything, or as unserious as you make it. It is pretty much up to you how you take a game. So I don't know. But point is, it's just weird getting in those situations because is it just like we're never on the same page as our team, or is our team just bad? Again, I just find it crazy that in Gibraltar we just strictly won because our supports left.
Yeah.
Like, cause we swapped, but it wasn't really working until our supports left, and then in like the last minute they got a ton of healing, and we won the push because we actually had healers. And like I said, they also were getting damage. Like the Alari had more damage than healing, and the Juno still had 500 damage and 1,000 healing. Just like they know how to play supports, and that's why I upvoted them. Because again, it's just like, you're kidding, we're gonna get these terrible supports that aren't even really trying.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, in some situations I understand, like the Icon mold. Because obviously your stats weren't even that bad. It was mostly the Ana couldn't heal me, which didn't really fall on the Ana too much, but it also didn't fall on me because really my other option was playing from spawn and not doing anything. But for me to not do that forces our supports to move forward, and if they're just susceptible because the DPS aren't doing anything, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. As you probably realized.
Yeah.
Because again, it was either stand still on our side and try and heal me, but then we have to go in to do damage, or you try and do damage and die. Because, you know, so it's just really, really cool, that dynamic of having useless DPS.
Yeah.
But see, it's crazy to think that when you don't have negative DPS, you can actually do something. But then you get situations like Ilios, where it's like, we did more DPS. Technically, it was more of a tank dip than I thought. Holy smokes. But
Oh,
Jared
okay.
went negative with like 6,000 damage. 4 and 5, and the enemy went 9 and 2 with 9,000. DPS though were pretty even. I had most damage out of any of the DPS though, so not surprising because I was playing
Very
May.
surprising.
So unfortunately, their
Of
May got
course.
2 more kills, 1 less death, 1 less assist though, half the mitigated, double the healing, which is kind of interesting, and what's it? 1,000 less damage. So again, I would say the DPS were pretty even there. But our supports had, well, neither of them even compared. Our 1 in 4 Lifeweaver with less than 5,000, our 2 in 5 Juno with 4,300. They had Juno, who died once, or no, not Juno, Kiri that died once with 7,000 healing, and Ana that never died with 5,000 healing. So that's cool. That's what you like to see. They also had
Of
more
course,
damage
of
than our
course.
supports. See, that's just why I hate when people play something like Juno, when they can't, like, say, honestly, I feel like their balance of healing and damage wasn't too bad, but it's like, you realize you don't have to just try and go, like, a weird even mix a lot of time. Like, say, the Lifeweaver getting, like, way less damage and healing, that's fine. You know, but it's like, as Juno, and just supports, what people don't understand is, like, you have to basically have your uptime at, like, roughly 100%. You need to be doing something on support 100% of the time. Healing,
Yeah.
damage, abilities, or just like getting good position. You don't really have the luxury of just being able to like play tank and stand still on point, and then just hope that your team does whatever. So I don't know. It just, you need uptime on support. To be fair, it's kind of the same with tank, but again, you don't have to be really doing anything besides standing on point. If you're just contesting, you're fine.
Fair.
But I don't know. I just feel like so much of the time, supports just don't understand what they're doing. Yet they continue to play support when it's like, just don't play support, play DPS. But I really feel like most supports, all they want is they don't want the stress of being like, oh, I have to get kills on DPS. So they want the stress of healing their team. But then they'd be like, oh, well, I'm just going to do a bunch of damage and be weird and play like a DPS that can also heal. But then they'll be like, oh, well, I'm super cool because I got kills on Kiriko, even though Kiriko's busted. You know? Or bad. Be like, wow, these characters just have more survivability and more damage than DPS. And I could also heal my team. But why would I do that? And a lot of times, like, you know what? The best support is offense. And it's just like, what? And they're like, an even better offense, right, is frontlining and dying first.
I mean, obviously.
And that's just a train of thought. It's like, I could stand back and keep my team alive and then go for damage to, like, help with picks, or once we have an advantage in team fight, or do some damage when I don't need to heal, right? Nope. It's frontline DPS, die, and be like, well, my team sucks. I don't know. Supports don't care about their own survivability, I feel like, enough. And they also don't care about keeping their team alive enough. So it's just like, why are you playing support? Just don't play support. Truly, I just feel like people think, like, the worst players, I feel like, or more so, I would say self-proclaimed. But because they think they're bad, they go to support because they think it's the easiest role. And they can kind of just do whatever and find value. But really, that's more tank.
Pretty right.
But again, people just, everyone thinks they can just do any role like that in the game. You know what? I'm just gonna play tank. But then they realize, wait, I have to do something on tank. I can't just exist and let my DPS and supports do all the work. But see, a lot of tanks don't realize that you actually have to make opportunities to do damage as well, or play defensive and, you know, peel back for your supports and stuff. Not just contest. But a lot of tanks just think, oh, I should just be running forward to point, and that's it. That's my entire job. And then try and fight their tank, and it's like,
your only goal is survive, really, you know?
not even that, though. It's like, Zarya's will just run forward to point, not care about the team, and then just try and fight their other tank, and then die, and be like, well, team's like, yeah, I could have just, like, waited a second to play with my team, you know, since I have this, like, project bubble ability, but no. Why would I do that when I could just bubble myself twice and then complain when I die, because I'm running away from the entire team, both the enemy and mine.
Yeah.
But like I said, supports just, they run in, and they think, I'm basically just going to be a DPS, or just do whatever, and then I'll heal on occasion. Or, like I said, they'll heal for a little bit, and then just go for really awkward things. Like, oh, I'll heal my tank to full, and then I'm randomly going to split off and chase their Lucio till the ends of the earth. Who cares if my tank dies? And it's like, oh, that's really stupid. What? You know, it's like, what do you mean? You're getting healed the whole time. Like I said, you literally see them heal you for a little bit, then completely leave your line of sight to fight something random. And then either die or you die because they just chose to take a random fight. And like I said, then it comes to DPS, which, in all honesty, I feel like is the easiest role. It's just as simple as shoot the enemy. It's like, obviously, the main thing you need to know in DPS is priority and positioning. If you know who to fight and where to take those fights and where you should be, that's pretty much all you need to worry about. Besides staggering, but I feel like, again, that kind of goes with positioning and priority. But so much DPS just kind of be like, you know what would be really funny right now? What if I just, like, teleported up on Reaper, like, to this high ground, and then just shot until I died? Expecting that my team's randomly going to push up for no reason. It's like, I was like, it would have been nice if I got life gripped in the Dorado. But to be fair, I was also expecting just to be able to get the pick and get out, not their entire team show up. So it's not like I'm sitting there like, oh my god, our life weaver's garbage, Dorano's garbage. You know, it's like, that's a shame. You know?
Yeah.
Because, again, they were probably just on point. We're trying to get some line of sight, so it's like, okay, that's on me. Although it's not like, oh, that was a terrible play. It was just, you know, things happen.
Yeah.
Kind of like the same with the one on the Junkertown. You know, when I tried to go up to kill their Widow, but suddenly their entire team just wanted to kill me over anyone else in my support. Specifically, I'll ignore me. Juno didn't try anything, and our DPS kind of stood still. But But it's like that's a situation where I kind of expected my team to do more, and also their team not to just all immediately turn and fight me and get away with it. But
Yeah.
alas, of course they did. So, yeah. But again, like, situations like that are fine. That's why it's like I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, our Ana's just garbage all the time, because I'm sure there was reasons why they couldn't approach. But it's like, still, if I'm dying and we have an Ana on our team, I'm kind of expecting, you know, maybe the nano or the heal grenade, or just to be healed more often, because they should be trying to get line of sight on their tank at pretty much all times. But, you know, it's not like gonna be like, oh, I died, so I'm gonna blame the Cassidy where I have no idea where he was or what he was doing. It just seems weird to, you know, do that when I'm dying because I'm not getting health.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main reason I feel like people blame supports, because they die because they don't get healed. Believe it or not. Usually if you have a way to
Really?
counter death by being healed, if you die, you usually assume it's because the healers weren't doing something. Not to say that's all the time. Like, say sometimes it's just a bad situation. Like, you take too much damage, or it was just either a bad idea or it just happened to turn bad. But I don't know. It's just annoying. Like, again, we basically, well, to be fair, Dorado was a clean sweep. But that's also because, get this, Jared, we had a competent team versus their competent team, but we were just better and made the difference, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like Gibraltar. I feel like we were pretty even for the most part. And then at the end, our supports really, really gave up. And then they left, and we got better supports that were actually competent. And then we won. And the other two, we just lost. So, it's whatever. It just, again, it's really annoying. I try to explain to people so they can get better at the game. Unfortunately, I don't think that'll ever happen. But yeah. The main reason I got annoyed at you on Eichenwald was because you were playing Moira and not killing the people that were easy to kill. And also, I was still dying.
That's fair.
And you could have pocketed me on Mercy, dude. Then you would have been invincible.
That's not true.
That is true, dude.
Roll the footage.
All you had to do. No. To be fair, I do think if you would have swapped, really Ana, but you couldn't swap Ana. So it was basically an impossible situation.
Yeah.
Because you
'Cause I was
basically
gonna, like-
needed to be Ana.
And like the last 20 seconds, I was thinking maybe I should swap like Zen or Bat, but I was just kind of like both those combined in that situation.
Yeah. Plus, like I said, it's one of those things that, in like the heat of the moment, you're kind of just making calls from what you think's happening and not really what's happening. But I think everyone understands that. But when I'm dying that much, and their Mercy's still living and their Lucio's still living, I'm kind of wondering what you're doing the whole time. Thing is, those are free picking, and also,
I don't know how their Lucio's surviving, quite honestly.
I mean, I was chasing. I felt like some of my things no rigged on him, but also the Orisa was just on top of me with moves. Yeah, but I don't know either, because he was kind of just running forward and then taking a huge burst of damage from me and then getting away. And like I said, also their Mercy, it's just like, how are they getting away with Res when we have DPS? Again, Moira, you can't miss. Well, that's a lie. We've seen it. But,
Okay, you can't miss your attack.
uh-huh. If only heal unlock on. Technically Orb exists, but
That's why that April Fool's event was so good.
yeah. But anyway, yeah, pretty much I think the only thing we could have done there is Yubiana, or our, get this, our DPS try.
That's
Yeah.
absurd.
Yeah. I just figured, like I said, some of those times I like to explain myself to you and to people when I say go off on you in the Eichenwald game and complaining about stuff in Gibraltar and Ilios and explaining just stats and the enemy team, what they were doing right and wrong and what we were doing right and wrong and the issues and how you kind of tell what the issue is, and it's not just simple as Diana having most deaths and blame Diana. So, stuff like that. The trick is to always blame the supports unless you have a duo. But see, if you have a duo that's on support, oh baby, you really pop off. Like, it doesn't matter what Jared or if Jared was doing wrong. He's getting yelled at if I'm dying. That's all I'm saying. But see, things on like Eichenwald, like what am I supposed to do? Say, or not Eichenwald, because we didn't get tank diff. What was it, Ilios? Gibraltar? Yeah, the Ilios. When it's like, you know, of course I'm going to blame the supports when I feel like I'm not getting healed and they're just getting more healing, and that's true. But also when you see Jared going negative and having half the damage of their tank, you know, what do you do? But see, it's hard because I still feel like supports take priority there. You know, I still had to dog in the supports more than Jared. You know, but again, once you get Jared on support, it's tough because it's just a double whammy. It's truly an unstoppable combination of things. And to be fair, I think everyone can agree what makes it worse is he was on Moira, right? Because you're wondering, oh, so my duo's gonna be playing support, and instead of playing Mercy or Ana, even Juno, or any sort of like thing that can actually help me survive, they're gonna go Moira, and they're gonna not kill the people that Moira can kill, and also not heal you, or more so, keep you alive. So you know how are you not supposed to you know? It's like if you know, because I'm just good on every sport. I was gonna say even if I was on like Lucio or Zen. I don't know, Jared. I hate to say it, but they kind of clap. They kind of clap. Like, say you can't look at this being like, you know, I think the issue here was a tank diff.
I could say it.
You'd be lying though.
Yeah.
Because you can see their tank had the least amount of kills, the most deaths, and the least damage on their team. Yet I have the most kills, the least deaths, and the most damage on my team as tank. So, crazy. But to be fair, they were playing Orisa, you know, the offensive, defensive movement character. And I was playing Hazard, the worthless, trash, garbage character.
The worthless character.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I guess you could call it a tank diff. But I think that, like, especially looking at the stats now, yeah, gaping DPS diff, unfortunately. Kind of the same on Dorado. Jared was kind of getting clippy, I'm not gonna lie.
I never.
But really, the point is that you guys have to understand is I'm never wrong.
I'm always right and I'm never the problem.
And if I was wrong, I wasn't wrong. Because anything that I say without like that is just, you know, not necessarily banter, but me just talking. So yeah. Unless, of course, I'm right. Which happens
But you always
often.
are.
Yeah. And just sometimes you don't realize how useless their DPS are until after the game. Then you look at the stats and you're like, what were they doing the entire time? Because, like, of course I'm thinking, oh, their tank's not dying. Neither of the supports are dying, except to me, and then they're still getting the res off. And that the turret's never dying. But I'm thinking, you know, maybe it's just our supports not healing enough to keep me up and our DPS up. You know, there's no way it's going to be our Genji soldier not being able to destroy a turret or kill anyone. But, you know, sometimes, sometimes you get humbled by looking at it and being like, oh, that's cool. That's great. Maybe we can go to, I guess I can't last match. Can I do that? That's social? Recent players. I could do that. Doesn't say that. I'll go to last match. I want to see what our team was rocking. Of course, our Bastion's private. Why not, right?
There are like 2 people that aren't.
Okay. Well, our Lifeweaver, right? 2,000 hours in the game. 1,500 unranked, 500 ranked. So. This is pretty much what I expect from like a player. I still find it weird that you can have less than 2 hours on any character in the game. If you have 2,000 hours, because like that's, I don't know. They have 81 hours on Lifeweaver. They were kind of popping off. And still, it's like, okay, good teammate. And then what are Ana? Okay, they're also privated. What is that name? 5-star endorsement. And they have the trans-flag player icon and the non-binary player card. And their career profile is private. So you're going to tell me the insane Ana we had on our team that actually kept us alive. 5 endorsement. Not surprising. Right? Kitten of Discord. Yeah. Less surprising. You know, I mean, who doesn't have Kitten of Discord? Great players.
That's very true.
The non-binary player card. You know, I'm more of a fan of the VAP one, personally.
That's fair.
Trans Icon goes hard. It's just you're like, oh, Trans Icon goes hard, and then you look at the enemy team, they just have Winston's face as one.
I mean, yeah.
That's rough. That's rough.
That's like having like a Somber or something.
See, usually the player cards aren't good, and like I said, I'd go back to the map one. It's just the Junker Queen one's so smooth because it's Junker Queen, and it's also like spooky, scary skeleton, also like a witch, an axe. And it's cool. Getting a Discord though, you kind of need. Like I said, I think there was definitely some other ones. Magical Dragon's only good because of the torture we had to go through.
Mm.
Getting Discord's good. The Frog Icon, I kind of want to go like the Candy. But yeah, I don't know. The Bastion. See, the Bastion having a private one, also not surprising. And just a bunch of cats as a player con. That's good stuff. I wonder if they're duos. I feel like people who have private things, usually would be like solo players, you know, because they're like, oh, I'm too good to even duo, so I gotta be private, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only reason why I would think maybe not. Maybe they just get bullied. Because people bully people for weird reasons.
Cause it's funny.
Yeah. I don't think bullying's
For
that...
legal reasons, that was a joke.
Yeah, Jared, what? That's so messed up. Think it's okay to bully people?
I just like saying
Shut
for
up,
legal
idiot.
reasons that was a joke. Which does urge me to say slightly, conceivably, what's it, controversial things.
Yeah, honestly though, I still wouldn't be surprised if Yana and Bastion were a duo. The only thing that's conflicting is the private, but the fact that they're the only two ones on our team with a private, you know, it's kind of weird. Plus, I feel like they made a good duo, you know, the Ana healing and doing damage, and also being able to nano Bastion play point. I feel like it was a good. Lifeweaver feels like a solo player. 2,000 hours, you know, mostly quick play. Didn't do a single damage on Lifeweaver, you know. They're there for the love of the game. You know, they don't need a duo to make it fun.
True.
I'm sure the Bastion Ana were basically like us, chilling, VC, hanging out. The enemy team, they're probably 5-stack, let's be honest.
I mean, yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, call outs, everything. Still win though. And then let's see what else we got in some of the recent games. The Porsche player card, the Shigaraki player card, Sojourn's dog player card. These are weird ones. Cardboard Ryan, but not Cardboard Ryan.
What does that mean?
Well, it's technically a drawing of it, so it's like a drawing player icon, but it's of the Cardboard Ryan. So,
Gotcha.
I don't know how people can't have player things though. Like, why do you not want a player card? You just want this random gray. So lame. I feel like you gotta have something. It's kind of the same with the profile icons. I feel like obviously you can't just have like the base Overwatch symbol, you know.
That's probably a crime.
Well, one of them has it. One of them has the base player Overwatch symbol and the card. I wonder if I can view the career profile. Private. Who is this person? They have nothing. Their endorsement level 1 and their profile is private. Or does it only show profile or the endorsement if not private? No. We saw this person was 5. Yeah, okay. So this person's, I don't know, reported? I don't know. New to the game, first game, but they made sure to change their profile to private. It's genius. Maybe they were hacking. Is anyone hacking on either of our teams? I'm gonna go and say it was probably the enemy team.
It was me. I was hacking everyone.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Might have hacked once or twice.
Calm down.
I want to see how tryhard this on was really quick. Oh my god. Why are people... I feel like the only reason you have it on private is you're a solo player and you can't let anyone know your stats. Or you just get bullied. and you gotta change it. Which it's just
Yeah,
concerning with
see,
some
I'm
of the
just scared. I'm just scared I'd be bullied if I had it private, personally.
Yeah, I just feel like it's so lame to have it to private. Cause like, again, only if you're getting bullied, right? So the only thing I can think of is that people do it because they're getting bullied, or they're doing it preemptively so you don't get bullied.
That's crazy.
So it's just weird. Like I want to see like the Bastion player, or could I see the Bastion? No, like I
We
want to
wanna bully
know.
them.
I want to know how much Bastion they play, and I want to see how much was this or Ana? How much Ana they play? If Ana's their main, but I can't. I can't see it. I see nothing.
The unseeable future. It's back again.
Uh-huh. I want to see everyone. That Ana, I want to see. This random Zen, though, of course has it. Zen was probably on our team. Maybe it'll play out if I look at most played. A Bastion, 87 hours. I have a feeling they weren't playing Bastion. How many games ago was that? I don't know, I'm not doing the math. Anyway, point is, this person had a gold Ana portrait and also a like Ana player card thing. I was very interested to see their stuff, but then of course it's private, and I don't even know if they were playing Ana, so I can't win. Anyway, I'm getting out of Overwatch. 32 loot boxes, crazy.
That is kind of crazy. And you know what
now
that
we're
means?
recording. Loot boxes?
Heck yeah.
Maybe we'll do a round first. Let's let Tycoon get here
Nope, I pressed it.
and everyone warm up.
So I'm looking at all my cool stuff that I got.
Mm-hmm. What do you cool stuff you get, chat?
I got the legendary Orisa skin Fiend. Looks kind of cool.
Wowza.
I got a really bad Doom skin because Doom has no good skins.
Whoa.
I got a Ramatra skin that's weird.
Mhm.
Dance emote for Ana.
Where'd you say the first one was?
Fiend.
Fiend. I don't see it anywhere. I think I have. Oh. Wait, it's legendary or?
Yeah, it's orange.
Fiend. Kinda cool. Kinda cool. Kinda cool. Then you got a Doomer.
Yeah, it's like a leopard or something.
The cat.
Yeah.
Leopard. Probably turn on face. Get in a better position. Leopard. Like leopard print. That's great.
Yeah.
Anything of interest?
A lot of voice lines.
Mm-hmm. People can't
Which
wait
I'll
to
worry
open those
about later.
boxes for voice lines. People crave.
Uh-huh.
Nah, dailies aren't reset yet, at least for me.
Wow, I've got 2 minutes left?
But we could probably get it in the game.
I just won't know what I'm going for.
Every soldier needs a cause.
I think I don't have enough wingspan.
I don't have any wingspan.
I also feel a little.
Sorry, do I do any damage to you? Is this the Genji deathmatch curse?
Maybe if you hit your attacks.
It seems like I hit you, did 20 damage, then you healed the fool before another one of my shots connected, which did 20 damage, then you healed the fool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I just feel like from that range, my fans should all be hitting and doing half your health.
I disagree. I don't know if I even want to play
Wanna see my
that.
sick new skin?
Another day,
Whoa.
What's it look like in the That's so sick.
I'm definitely too old
Kinda
for a
is.
trip to the amusement park.
Not as cool as Primordial though.
That's true.
I'm eager to see what problems we encounter on this mission.
We'll encounter no problems.
Hey,
Isn't there like balloons somewhere? Maybe it's because I turned out my graphics.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Let's keep each other safe.
let's get you all together. Thanks.
I'm taking damage.
Reloading. Pain means you're alive. Until it doesn't.
Mercy's low.
Taking flight. Enemy lost. We'll see. I haven't done that yet.
Simplicity is
Okay. Kind of expecting them to swap something like Widow.
Yes.
They swapped one of them.
you are safe with me.
Ash, cringe.
I assume our Echo's probably gonna
It's
get
small.
throttled here.
Like it never happened. You can't beat it.
Can't exactly.
Doctor's orders.
Have to back up to grab heals.
I'm at fighting condition.
Why'd I go through my field? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. Maybe because you missed.
Capabilities lost.
Heads up. Tactical visor activated. I got you.
Duplicating remarkable.
Regen up.
Capabilities lost. Sie werden dich nicht kriegen.
Rip them to pieces. Enemy target located.
Functions at peak power.
Peak performance achieved.
Doctor's orders.
Okay, I'm gonna choose the immortality field upgrade.
Sometimes I'm
Makes
not
sense.
sure why even bother.
Amplification matrix ready.
We will shield you for now. Put them in the ground.
Over here. Amplification matrix ready. Prepare to fire. Light them up. See what happens when you mess with me. That's the victory fever. You are completely healed. Appreciate it. Hey,
Yeah, we're going crazy.
feeling better?
They have all.
Immortality field deployed.
Oh no. That dragons confuse me. They might turn around as me, or they might save it for you, I'm not sure. The dragons look like they were going a different way. Unlucky.
That warms the bones.
Yeah, the remote roll just kind of wins. To be fair, they use how many ults?
Now you see me?
Yeah.
Now you don't.
Literally all of them. Maybe not Mercy. Well, I'm not gonna be able to touch.
Yeah.
Round of healing.
Enemy in sight. Enemy team pushing the payload. On the move.
Tactical visor activated. Reloading. They arrived. Keep performing.
Not on my watch. How about that?
Cover fire.
You are completely healed. Keep an eye out. Let them out. Stay near the immortality field. Doing better. My turn. Reloading.
Okay.
Be careful.
Hondo's inside room, dude. Side room. I'm slept.
You're going to be fine.
Thank you for the assistance. Taking flight.
Watch here.
Duplication initiated.
Get in here.
I couldn't heal anymore.
I figured I'd survive and do any damage.
Yeah. Unfortunate. I don't think you should have went in that deep.
I just figured I'd be able to kill them all very quickly. Unfortunately, I could not.
Yeah.
Not every day gives you a second chance. I've got you in my sights. I've got you.
That warms the bones.
Mercy.
Heroes never die.
Get into the field.
60 seconds.
Tactical visor activated. Regen up. A little medicine goes a long way. Let me show you how it's done.
Take everything from them. You are safe with me.
Soldier's high ground.
Yeah.
We have the upper hand. Let's keep it that way.
Thanks. Let's get you all better.
How's it going, Tycoon?
I think everyone's going high ground. That bastard, I guess.
Strong for a bit longer.
By taking damage.
Keep an eye out. Stay near the immortality field. A shot of
Yeah, you're kind of.
light them up.
Why are we just backing off point? That just was such a weird option. It's like we all just backed off for no reason. Looks like we're still winning. It's like people just wanted me to contest in frontline on that.
You're going to be fine. Tactical visor activated. You don't look so
You can see.
GGS. GG.
Kind of a shame I had the least healing, but to be fair, I don't know. That's not the most damage.
Yeah.
How's it doing so little damage?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm telling you, our team just has like a 50% damage decrease.
Okay, now the Tycoon's here. And we did a game. I think it's loot box time.
Blue box time!
I almost completed all my dailies.
Uh-huh.
I completed 2 out of 3. Okay, loot box time. Oh, I have a legendary one.
You're joking. I needed 10,000 mitigated. I have 9,998.
Anyway, opening the legendary loot box. I got 2 legendaries? That's so crazy. A really bad
That's
Zarya
crazy.
skin. That's actually kind of cool though. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like great.
Cold
Yeah.
as ice.
Okay. How do I open my normal loot box now? It'll just show up. Okay, we're opening all. Okay. Pretty bad diva skin.
Why is it so pale?
I don't know. Monkey business. Just some random rares nobody really cares about. But hey, still something. Kinda cool. Oh, that's a cool ash one. I like that. I'm never gonna play Moira, but I think it's pretty good. Laser
Those are some
training.
pretty good ones.
Have to back me out. Yeah, no, I'm not putting that one on. Victory poses. Who cares about victory poses? Who even looks at victory poses?
That's fair.
Okay, I'll put that one on though. Whoa! Souvenirs? That's so cool. Who cares about player icons?
At least I'm not a hog.
Okay. So many voice lines. Oh my. These are sprays. Okay, that one's cool. I like that one. Like Rid Witch Doctor. Never mind. Can't have it. I need to complete games. Complete games. Dealer boost 250,000. Not 250. 25,000. 20. Yeah. And I couldn't even read the other one. So chances are we're just gonna have to play 2 more games.
Yeah.
But they're fine because I'm getting my hazard spray, and then I'll never have to play hazard again. It's crazy.
I need to say hello to teammate and get 2 mitigated, so.
I don't think you'll do it. You'll forget to say hello, and you won't get any mitigated.
Yeah.
If you're any with me,
Boop.
you're any
Boop.
with life.
Boop, boop.
Clear skies. I'll change that. I'm always on my worst behavior.
True.
I'm always on my worst behavior. Yeah, that'll get in the way.
Okay, this is the plan, right? I'm gonna jump their tank,
Out of the widow?
and everyone else is gonna die.
Okay, right. No one ever goes right side.
Uh-huh. This is basically the only side I've ever approached from this point.
Just one more mission.
Ever.
But I feel like whenever I'm on defense, people always approach from the other side.
5,
I guess that's fair.
I've got no sprint speed. I can get over here and then we can double up. They won't be able to focus on both of us. Zarya is pretty charged already.
Aye, that's gonna hurt. Over there.
Junkrat's just over there. He really got out. Why can't I climb? Why? It's literally an ability. That's just so weird. Also, why is this target at 100% charge?
That's a pretty good question. Raise left. Raise one, no cryo.
Огонь по готовности.
Did they power me up at 1 HP and grab?
Good question.
I forgot my perk.
Question is, does Biotic Field give me double healing if I'm critical?
Yeah, that'll get in the way.
Why does our team not heal? Like, what are these stats? Literally, both healers? Both slows healing. Cool. I don't understand. And why did we choose a sleep pasm instead of the bouncy nade? Well,
Let's move this thing.
these people
I
never
think a lot
play
of people
that.
choose that. I don't know. Cyclone's probably not the worst option.
Bro, come on! Okay, sorry, I guess I'm coming back to spawn. Bro. Bro, I can't do anything. The healers aren't healing. Where's this Junkrat even at?
That's a good question. He's over here. He's still half.
How did that Olari survive? Here, keep him alive. Okay.
Enemy in my sights.
Oh, will not be claiming that one.
Why are we just letting them like get reses and stuff? No healing. I guess our Ana's dead.
I'm running hot. Let's go. Tear it down.
Огонь по готовности.
Versus one.
As the payload. Don't worry yourselves.
Here, you're gonna grab Mercy.
I wasn't expecting it.
Go back and grab Mercy.
What is Krill Pop? I got a con.
And what were you saying?
I'm
No.
on fire.
Oh yeah, I wasn't expecting my ult to actually do a good bit there. No pylon. Zarya should be able to die.
Keep up pushing.
Got my gears humming.
So where did they swap Zen?
Oh!
Someone's gonna come through and I'm gonna wall them off.
Over there!
Then. Okay.
Comes left.
It's go time.
We know, cryo.
GG.
Kinda crazy.
Yeah.
Good luck on the rest of your games.
I'd say we
/3.
did pretty even kills
GG.
wise.
Hayes Iron Slop.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce saying that from May. What?
Next time,
Team.
think twice.
Match. Yikes. LOL. Yikes.
Couldn't keep up.
Good to keep up.
Why was the mate telling me to stop?
That's a good question. What were you doing to them?
I think they might have just been getting mad at my walls.
Understandable.
Yeah. Personally, I don't understand why.
Aim to devastate.
That's the funny thing, is I think you do.
Okay. I don't know why my mouse got stuck. I need to get a wireless mouse, truly.
Light Fever is actually kind of hard to hit people with from cross mapping.
Yeah, turns out.
You were right in the fact that I didn't play a mitigation character and I didn't say hello to a teammate.
Yep.
I want the Venture skin.
I kind of want to go Junkrat. I kind of want to go May. I kind of want to go Bastard.
Come on, Snowball. They need our help. Whoa!
That's the cool part, is if you go May, then I can kill combo wherever I want.
His name is Snowball.
I've gotten some pretty good plays recently on like a lot of the characters, but especially Hazard and May. Some of the walls.
I wish my hollow replicator
Remember when I
had
walled
this.
the event? And they just got stuck
That
in
was pretty
animation?
cool.
Making some googly
That
eyes
was
on me.
crazy, actually. Like, I don't think
I'm gonna need to clip
people
that.
understand. To be fair, I
It's
think
a
it's on
shame that I
YouTube.
couldn't clip it from my perspective.
Try climbing that. Hello. ¿Qué onda? I can dig that. I'd gladly share a tune with you.
Thank you.
I'd gladly share a tune with you. I'd gladly share a tune with you.
And use left.
I see an enemy.
Come on, I shouldn't be able to be shot
Why?
by-
I wall and then I put up my stupid cryo. Why does our Zen have 92 healing and has died twice?
Don't give up. We can do this.
Why do I have so much more damage than everyone? To be fair, I should not try and wall because our team's gonna do nothing.
Ooh, that's precise.
fade.
Get these bozos.
Bro, why?
Oh, that instantly kills me. Good to know.
May. And the end.
What? Is that our Zen being mad at me for putting up a wall to try and stop the Genji?
Probably. I thought I had my cooldown. To be fair, I haven't been healed at a singular time. Who can deal with the Reaper well? I feel like Venture's not awful. Because I feel like our tank's not gonna swap. But they have Reaper.
They're gonna res. Flip.
That didn't stop it?
Well, I just get double solo ults. There's not much I can do about that.
Over here. There's a lesson in every mistake.
Well, at least as Mei, I'm doing more than the Venture and our tank combined. So, I mean, it's not surprising since I'm attacking, but you know, it's fine.
I don't get all my shots are missing personally.
Helden sterben nicht. Plotting out the dig site.
Setting us on the objective. Ice wall coming up.
No deflect.
I think someone's still alive over there.
3. Not as low.
Heroes never die. Helden sterben nicht.
Bro, what are we supposed to do?
Soothing your wounds.
We got touch. I can't even get over there. Okay, our Mercy's not even trying. I mean, it's not surprising. Yeah. So we can report our Kiri, right? Who's not healing and not doing damage?
Don't give up. We can do this. I see an enemy. Always attack the objective.
No wraith.
Over here.
Someone's gonna be on point protecting it, right?
Helden sterben nicht.
I'm on the point. Come on. Wow, I'm actually on fire. Enemy here.
No dash.
Soothing your wounds.
Trying to pay attention.
Okay, yeah, they're on. Just gets to snipe me. It's not like we have a mercy.
Heroes never die.
Let the Kitsune guide you. Behind you. 动住，不许走。拦住他们了。
Diva's one.
Watch out! I'm standing hot. I'm on the roll.
I feel like the healing could be better, but I think that comes from us playing Winston into Diva, Reaper, Genji.
I am empowering you. 我更厉害了。
They're gonna be over to the left. So
Next, flashpoint, ruins.
I'm here to support.
I can't tell if Anna was still far back or not.
Ice wall coming up. Nerf this.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Helden sterben nicht.
I'm on the objective. Rally to my position.
I'm on fire. 动住，不许走。
Yeah. If only Arkiri would heal. But it's fine.
We have to try again. Claiming the objective.
Like, I'm fine the Mercy staying glued to and all, but it's kind of a shame that our other healer can't do anything. Okay,
fair.
now I guess our Winston dies because he just decides to approach super far.
Now our Kiri dies because they teleport to the dead Winston.
Pretty much.
Heroes never die.
Over here. What's up? I'm actually on fire.
Helden sterben nicht.
Genji's one.
Where'd the Reaper teleport to?
That's a good question.
Why did that have so much range?
Yeah.
Guide you. Rocket barrage incoming. Your lightsaber. I'm on fire. I'm standing hot.
Secure. Next, flashpoint.
Reaper's out of abilities.
Yeah, their Diva's not doing too hot either.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Reaper's one.
I gotta get to point. Just run point. Why am I just not getting any help? Why have I not gotten my second perk yet, by the way?
Versus half.
What's up? I see an enemy. They brought one back.
They're probably gonna go for Mercy on point.
I'm completely warmed up. Ice wall coming up.
He probably has ult.
I clicked shift! Mercy res me. Mercy res me. Or did Mercy already waste res? No, we're gonna res.
冻住，不许走。I see an enemy. I'm completely warmed up. I don't think so. Got your back.
That's crazy.
GG.
Yeah. I think that would have gone a little smoother having two healers.
Well, to be fair, the Mercy had 20,000 healing and a quick play. That's crazy. But our Curie had 5,000. That's pretty crazy. Don't worry, they're Lucio, which... Who were they playing besides Lucio? Ana? Just straight up better stats in every way. Except more depth.
Yeah.
You also gotta like how they swapped off Genji and Diva because of Mei.
That is kind of weird.
Yeah. But don't worry, me playing a character like Soldier and Quick Play, that's scummy. But... Why am I getting shot at?
Hey, dear. I would have won that so easy if I had been versed.
Uh-huh. Kinda want to play Mei again, but going Bastion. I believe Jared will have me covered.
Always do.
He won't. Jared will let me die. But he'll probably die first
Also,
by
man-
overextending on Sigma. Huh?
I would never.
Angel at your shoulder. Hello. No unnecessary risks. If we do
I would
this
actually
right,
never dream of overextending.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't have to dream, because he'll just do it.
Exactly. Their bastion just got tossed.
Proclaiming a barrier.
Enemy spotted. Kaiju.
You should Sigma it when you get it, and then I'll mix it.
Something to plan to make.
Okay. Go for it.
I thought that had a little more range.
Didn't even kill. Wow, you really hit that post hard.
Listen, it has a big hitbox.
Mm-hmm. Guess who's getting solo ulted?
Was it you?
Enemy here. Kitsune no kagizume o tokihanate.
What we want the wicked.
Let the kitsune guide you. I saw that. Not bad.
Got him!
He's crazy.
Barrier initialized.
Get ready.
Zarya's full charge, but also out of bubbles.
Okay, sorry, I didn't realize we were just gonna choose not to heal me. Oh yeah, you know what? I think we should res our 5 and 2 Venture with 1,000 damage instead of heal our Bastion. That makes sense. Yeah, for sure.
Trouble on the point. Clear it out.
Someone's on
Point.
point. It's Kiri.
Watch here.
I'm gonna get ulted here. Okay. Okay, we gotta go.
Let the kitsune guide you.
Okay, Bastion will die.
We'll do some side room.
Ana and Kiri. Ana and Kiri over here.
Experiment nears its conclusion. Patience.
Yes, I did it! I punch What did I do it? Let's go.
GG. GGS. Beep BOLP.
True. He's going crazy.
What do I do?
That's actually true.
I don't even know if the Bastion's other things that OP. To be fair, I think Zarya kind of made him not that OP. Like, what can I do?
There.
Besides Pelt Bubble. Oh, okay.
Well,
That's cool. Yeah, I'm glad the Ashe just like, man, it'd be so
I don't know
fun.
where you took that like 200 damage from.
I do.
Filthy teamers and deathmatch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. I just want to get this stupid achievement. I just don't think it's really possible. Maybe in 6v6, or maybe if they play certain characters. But it's like the chance that I can just hit their entire team and live, and it just do uncontested damage that isn't getting like blocked, is impossible.
Easy. You just need like grab and damage boost and nano boost.
With me, you're in it for
That's
life.
not correct.
Hello.
There are many wrongs. My shining blade must yet
Eh,
Did I just delete their message? Interesting.
you didn't do any. Oh, wait, you did.
Clear skies.
Time out, you ban them, and then I ban them, and then you delete the message.
Oi, walls out.
Yeah, I deleted the message first.
Over here.
I will put you in your place.
Over here.
Okay.
Over here. Let's stick 'em with that payload and me are moving right along. Eyes up. I'll keep you safe.
They're not playing Mercy, they can't res.
It's weird that's a call out because they always play Mercy. I just have. Okay, well.
Keep pushing.
Well, I died.
Over there. That's gonna work. Found one here. I knew you'd have my back.
Why are we just feeding? Okay, cool. Thanks, Jared. So much healing.
Yeah.
Wow, it's good that I have
Sting worse.
more than both of our DPS combined.
What happened? The payload has stopped.
fall back. Soldier's up there.
Yeah, I know. I'm the one pinging him. Carving through a crowd seems to go pretty slow.
Teleporter manifested.
Use my camera as well. I tried to save the Ana faster.
I think I can live with the flanking Moira on their team.
Sorry, Anna. LOLNW.
Where there's only one chance and plenty of chocolate.
You're still up. I imagine it's not a great idea to go in there alone, but
We must coordinate a plan.
Careful here. You're a bonny one.
I have to fall back. They've got a lot of line of sight over here. I can have turn in a second here.
Yeah, let's not pick this stack. Okay.
What?
Yeah, they wasted ults though.
I'm gonna slow ground, give me a sec. I guess around this field's fine.
Who CKU?
Payload secured.
Keep pushing card.
We're
if
aggro
possible.
in this game.
Remain with firelight.
Better than ever.
Keep pushing, keep pushing. I'll peek if I need life grip. I need life. I can't really.
Time for the reckoning!
Out of my way, you're all one.
GGS. Flank with ULT on ground level. GGS.
What do they want about?
Run into choke
That's a
me
good
as well.
question.
Tried to put you in some cool places, Anna. Winky face. Weird aggro. Gay. Just go high ground.
Tear that down!
Bro is a turbo nerd.
That Brig got
Checks
ulted
the
by you
reminder I'm
many,
playing
many
against 13
times.
yos. LOL.
Tell me. They just got hazarded.
Very true.
Truly, a thing. Okay. Oh, I can't endorse Jared. I'll endorse Arana because they actually healed me.
Okay.
No. To be fair, I didn't know where exactly you were. I assumed the payload, but then it's like, then they just did a huge amount of burst damage and I had to back up the other direction, but... It's
I'm
weird because
surprised it
you
worked
could
out.
move, you know, to get line of sight.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Again, I don't think that's a great argument in that situation, given the fact that their entire team was in front of me and I just walked towards
To be
them,
fair, that's because
but-
they all, or most of them, turned to me to try and kill me.
Yeah,
So,
fair.
it did work. But again, it's like, you can do that to support, believe it or not.
That is crazy.
Well, I'm gonna run to the bathroom and then I guess we gotta start brawl. Ooh.